it's Howard, and welcome back to the HR Show Experience. Now, as we all know, we just saw Miss Whitney Houston, the woman that blows my mind, gives me a spectacle to blow my mind, exactly like it is. She was there, and oh my God! First off, she looked happy. She looked where she needs to be in the world. Clearly, she has come back, honey. I mean, okay. The fluffing Good Morning America, Oprah, all them other performances ain't have nothing on this. She went up there, stood at that mic, and gave it to us. Like, what? I'm like, Whitney, is that you? Like, first, Whitney, honey, where was some of them notes when you was recording the CD? I always have to say that. But Whitney, you pulled out some notes that was vintage. Whitney, going back, and dare I say this, going back to that preacher's wife situation when you had little, Jesus, you know what I'm saying? And then come out there with the choir, and I'm like, Whitney, come on. Yes, church clap for Jesus. You know, Whitney comes out there and does the daggone thing like it's supposed to be done. Now let's just give a little shout out to Mr. Samuel Jackson for doing a lovely introduction for who he's introduced her a bunch of times. He also introduced her at the Michael Jackson 30th anniversary celebration. But anyway, getting back to Whitney, we're gonna take it back here, and I'm gonna try and keep it together. But okay, my mom passed away. I've been raised by my aunt since I was 3 months old. But throughout my life, I didn't really get to see her very much. But what we had in common was that we both loved Whitney Houston. We did, and whenever I would get to talk to her, that's the first thing we would talk about. Whitney. And you know, for the things that I know my mom went through and the things that I'm going through and have gone through, to hear Whitney come from all that, this, that, and the third, to come and sing that song, I Didn't Know My Own Strength, really put me in a place that I was not ready to go. I mean, clearly I was in my room crying, beating up my friends. I mean, it was a hot training mess, but for a while, I finally got to feel like I was close to my mom, even though, you know, she's passed on. It was just something very, very spiritual. And I know I'm doing the most, but I just have to let y'all know. But, I mean, Whitney did it. Whitney came there, served it. I mean, hands down, best performance, clearly. Whitney Houston came and, you know, she showed them how it's supposed to be done. She taught these little young heifers and young trollops of whores that how it's supposed to be done. That's what Whitney was supposed to do. Whitney is a legend. Whitney is here to stay, apparently. And I can't wait for the tour. And Whitney, I have waited so long to meet you. I'm planning on meeting you. Please don't make your backstage passes cost so much because I don't have the money like that. But I'm coming. I am going to meet you, and I have so much to tell you. And I know I'm only going to have 2.5 seconds with a snap of a picture, but I'm going to get that story out. And please don't run away from me like you think I'm crazy. But if this is your first time watching me, make sure you subscribe to the show. Make sure you subscribe. And I'm Howard, and welcome. And, like, let's just say, hands down, Whitney's back. Whitney is back for good. And that is why she's called The Voice. Okay, that is why she is called The Voice. And with that being said, make sure y'all subscribe to the show. And follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/HR Show. And I'll see you next time. Bye!